Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have some news for you. I basically have not bought a ton of new makeup in 2 entire years. So I haven't done like a makeup haul on this channel, which in general means I haven't done a makeup haul because if I'm going to buy makeup, I'm definitely gonna put it on my channel. But I haven't done a makeup haul since November of 2017. So that's basically 2 years. It's the middle of October right now. And so that's nearly 2 years of not doing a makeup haul. So I've repurchased products here and there because I need stuff like concealer and stuff like mascara to look professional at work. And of course, I have treated myself to an eyeshadow palette here and there for my birthday. I also bought an eyeshadow palette last year to reward myself for graduating from college. But otherwise, I'm not spending nearly the same amount of money that I used to spend on makeup, and I'm going to show you. So in 2017, prior to stopping buying makeup, in November, I spent nearly $700 on makeup, and that's not including skincare or hair care, and this is only at Sephora. $700 at Sephora. That is mind-blowing. That is a lot of money. And then in 2018, I spent a total of around $200 on new makeup. So $700, $200. You take your pick on which one you prefer. So $200 is about 6 or 7 new products for the entire year. So technically it's not a no buy, it's a low buy, but I'm calling it a no buy because repurchasing products, in my opinion, is warranted because as women, we have to perform compulsory femininity, and it's just one of those really annoying things we have to do. We don't have to do it, but I feel the need to do it. So that's just like a little side note there. So a little bit of background. I used to place weekly orders at Sephora on a weekly basis, and it would be a lot. Like, it would be like a lot of money. I would spend at least $50 to $100 per order at Sephora. And then I would sit there and I would eagerly anticipate getting a package in the mail. And it made me feel so good when I clicked the purchase button, and then also when I got the package and I opened everything and I looked at my brand new shiny makeup. The high was so intense. And so I fell into a spiral of buying new makeup constantly in order to boost myself up, make myself feel better. Like, for example, if I had a really crappy day at school, I would go home, get on Sephora, find something new, cool, and exciting, and buy it. And then a couple days later, because I had that Rouge 2-day shipping, it would show up and I would feel good all over again. But it was really unhealthy because using financial means of achieving happiness, it's never enough. More is more is more is more is more, and you constantly feel like in order to get that high and that rush from getting a new product, you have to be constantly buying new products, and it just wasn't sustainable. So I decided to be more responsible with my money in 2018 because I was graduating, I was starting a new job, I was becoming financially independent, and then I decided to continue that into 2019 because it went so well in 2018. I really wanted to continue into 2019 as I continue to be financially independent. So I've been financially independent for over a year now, and it's scary. Unexpected expenses pop up all the time. Like the other day I had to get my tire replaced because there was a nail in it and they couldn't do a patch job. I've been really forced to examine how I spend my money, and makeup is just not, in my opinion, for myself, not a valid way to spend my money. So when I was first introduced to the YouTube beauty community, which was a number of years ago, I want to say like 6 or 7 years ago when I was in high school, I was really brainwashed by these influencers who used to haul it up every week with all these like huge, crazy elaborate hauls, spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars on new makeup at Sephora and at Ulta. And I believed that spending that amount of money on makeup was normal. I justified it by calling makeup my hobby, but in reality, makeup, it wasn't really a hobby for me because I was constantly trying to keep up with the Joneses, and it just didn't feel authentic, it didn't feel good. So a hobby should be something that you do for yourself to make yourself feel good because you find it interesting, you find it fulfilling. Makeup, for me personally, is just not one of those things. So not really buying makeup for 2 years has taught me a lot of things, and I'm just going to quickly run through them. I have previously done 2 videos all about my no buy or low buy, whatever you want to call it. So I will link those videos down below. So some of these points will be reiterated in those other videos, but I just want to say them here in case you don't want to watch those other videos. So 1, makeup is really expensive. Makeup is freaking expensive, and I was really desensitized to how expensive makeup was. And in that same note, point number 2, I probably own thousands and thousands of dollars worth of makeup, which is really, really sobering because it's just not now that like I'm an adult and I have my own job and I pay rent and I have a number of responsibilities, makeup is just not one of those things that I'm proud to admit that I own, because it doesn't serve any value. Like for example, if you buy like designer handbags, for example, and it's like a classic, like, I don't know, Chanel boy bag, you can get that money back if you decide to resell it. You can't resell makeup. No one wants to buy used makeup. And then point number 3, just being a step back from the industry has shown me that we are not seeing any new or innovative makeup in general. It's just the same really boring, really tired looks and color stories and textures over and over and over again. We're not seeing anything truly new and exciting. And then point number 4, influencers and giants in the industry have contributed to this really, in my opinion, toxic culture that more is more. It blows my mind how you can watch a single YouTube tutorial, and in that tutorial the beauty guru will be using like close to like 10 or 20 products just for a single makeup look, which I just find totally mind-blowing, because when I do makeup looks I use probably maybe 4 or 7 products, like not 4 or 7, 4 to 7 products on my entire face. I understand if you have a very specific way that you do your makeup, and I understand like if it's your full-time job, then obviously you're going to want to use as many products as you can, because when you get those affiliate links in the info box, when people click on them, you earn revenue. So it's easier to link a ton of products and have people click on more links than to not link those products. But at the end of the day, you have to remember that beauty YouTubers are trying to make money. That's what they're ultimately trying to do, because that's their full-time job. Everyone's trying to make money out here. So because they're trying to make money, they're trying to profit off of this notion that more is more, when in reality, more is not more when it comes to makeup. There is such thing as too many nude lipsticks, too many red eyeshadows. There is such thing. And then lastly, point number 5, I just want to say, there is something incredibly satisfying about finishing a product and hitting pan on something. I was introduced to Project Pan a couple years ago, and it's something that I personally have not like done in my life, because I don't like intentionally focus on using any one particular product. I find Project Pan to be really exciting and really inspiring, and I love seeing people's like progress photos and seeing the ultimate result when they've like actually used up an entire product. And then personally, like I used up my NARS foundation a couple of months ago and had to buy a new one, and so using up that NARS foundation and having it be empty gave me like this weird sense of accomplishment that like, yay, I finished a product. I actually committed to finishing something. Now I can buy myself another one, a new bright shiny new foundation. And in my opinion, that is healthier than having like 5 foundations that you barely use or use in rotation and barely finish, because stuff like face products go bad. And so it's really important to constantly be changing those things out and purchasing, or not purchasing new ones, but constantly be using up what you have, because they will go bad. So here are some of my tips for doing a no buy or a low buy. So for a no buy, in my opinion, cold turkey is the best way to go. Just like having a shock to your system and just not buying stuff at all is I think the easiest way, because if you try to ease yourself into it, it can be a very slippery slope where you're like, oh, there's just this one product and won't hurt me. Oh, these 2 products won't hurt me. So cold turkey, I think, is the best way to go. Find non-financial rewards for actually sticking to your no buy. So like every month, reward yourself for not buying any new makeup. So like, for example, a non-financial reward would be like bust out that really beautiful necklace that you never wear because it's really expensive, but wear it for like a day or 2 just to show like, this is my reward for not buying any new makeup. And you can really like enjoy that necklace, enjoy the jewelry, but you're not spending any money. And then for a low buy, be realistic. If you tell yourself I will only spend $20 a month on makeup, and you only shop at Sephora where nothing is below $20, you're going to set yourself up for failure, because with a low buy, you're trying to trick your brain into thinking that what you're buying is enough. And if you can't achieve that, then it's counterintuitive. So an easy way to like ease into a low buy is to only buy replacements. So that's what I've personally been doing. I've only been buying replacements mostly. Like I said earlier, I've treated myself to like an eyeshadow palette here and there for my birthday or for like graduating. But other than that, I've only been repurchasing things that I need, like concealer and mascara. Then occasionally like I'll repurchase a lipstick that I used up. But you could repurchase like the exact same product that you've been using, or you can try something new. But the point is that you're only buying when you need to. But I think overall, the number one tip that I have to be successful with a no buy or a low buy is that you need to have that like come to Jesus moment where you realize that this is really hurting you financially, this is hurting you mentally, and that you need to really adjust how you're spending your money on your makeup. You need like a true wake-up call in order to get a lot of value out of this process. If you're just doing it because you think theoretically it'll be good for your wallet, which it will be, but if you just like theoretically are like, yeah, okay, maybe it'll be okay, you're not gonna stick to the low buy or no buy. You're not gonna be successful. So as far as my future plans go with this whole low buy situation, I'm gonna continue my low buy. I have been doing great on it. Like, I don't miss makeup. Obviously, I still love makeup. I find it really fun and really relaxing to put on. I love doing makeup on other people. I love looking at makeup. I still love watching hauls and tutorials and reviews on YouTube. I find that really satisfying to watch and really entertaining. I like to keep up with the industry. But no, I don't feel that urge anymore to buy new makeup all the damn time. I would just rather spend my money on other things. However, that's not to say that I've been the most responsible with other beauty related products like skincare spending. I'm a little bit scared to look at, but that is a whole other video. But anyway, so, oh, I feel overwhelmed right now because that was like a lot of information. But that's basically the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I challenge you to do a no buy or a low buy. Let's talk about it in the comments. I've had really great discussions previously with you guys about makeup addiction and the industry and how it's so toxic and how more is more, and how it's really hurting us financially and mentally. So I would love to continue that conversation in the comments down below. So definitely comment your thoughts on the whole makeup addiction and low buys and no buys. Have you personally done it? Have you known people that have been successful doing it? Just like let me know. But yeah, my camera's about to die, so I'm gonna hop off. Thank you guys so much for watching and spending this time with me. Have a beautiful week, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!